Hey guys, today it's Louis, and today we're going to be doing something very special. We're going to be doing a double length. So I'm going to be obviously doing an EXCELSIOR Awards book, because I haven't done one in a long time. I've completely forgotten. Which is Clear Blue Tomorrow. Oh god, stupid. Clear Blue Tomorrow, which is one book. It's about what is going to happen in the future. And sorry, setting out the lighting, and it's a very interesting book about what is going to happen in the future. Scary. Which this is the EXCELSIOR Awards book. There's also a non-EXCELSIOR Awards book which I will review, which is an older Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic. As you can see, it's ripped, so it's got to be a bit old. Yeah, but yeah, it's old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics. Can't tell when, but we're gonna be rating both of them. So let's start off with the main reason, probably why you're here, if you've seen the rest of my series. Clear Blue Tomorrow. Why, Maya Gazzotti and Velman, I think, if I just flip to the back. Yes, Ralph Mayer, the artist. I think you might have heard of him, I'm not sure. I think I've heard of him, I'm not sure. And there's Bruno Gazzotti, the artist. And Ralph Mayer was also an artist. Sorry, my bad. And then Fabian Velman was another one. But as you can see, I'm going to show you some artwork, so you get a sort of idea of the art. It's basically what happens is Nolan Scar, who is that man on the front, the one writing, gets sent back in time because this person here becomes CEO of a mega corporation, and the future doesn't turn out too swell. Forgive my swell, but it doesn't turn out too well. So, what he does is he goes back in time, and he knows that the boy who becomes what's his name? F.G. Wilson. That's his name. He wanted to be a writer, but his books were like, oh, the mutant lizard rose from the sewer. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like, but yeah, what happens is it didn't go too well. He got rejected, and then he became CEO eventually after years. And Nolan Scar's gone back in time and become his ghostwriter, so his writing career flourishes like a butterfly, shine bright like a diamond. And yeah, it's got, I think, 3 or 4 different stories in there. There's, it's very interesting because it's foretelling the future. And I was like, oh, that's so grim and gritty. Wow, I think there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think 6. Yeah, 6. There's 6 stories, all very good, perfectly illustrated, and all of them start off with a little background of how it came about. So, I just really liked it. So, yeah, I recommend seeing if you get it. I mean, maybe don't buy it, but if you see it in a library or something, I would recommend buying it, or borrowing it. So, just grim and gritty future. Obviously, it's not real. Please, do not be alarmed. This future won't happen, or at least it's very highly unlikely to happen. So, yeah. The future obviously isn't going to be real. But, yeah, if you want a quick blurb read. Clear Blue Tomorrows. Do you want to know what tomorrow will be made of? Ask Nolan Scar what he has to say about it. He's from the future, and he knows what we can expect. He'll tell you how humankind has fallen under the domination of a single corporation, Technolab. But he'll also tell you that it's still possible to change all that. And that is precisely why he has travelled back in time to find the man who will start it all, F.G. Wilson, future CEO of Technolab, and change the course of his fate forever. I know, right? That sounds really, really good. Stop. I'm not going to think for you. Sorry. I'm trying to make YouTube videos. And, Louis, you're being so cringy. Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened. Now, before I forget, we're just going to do the Excelsior Award rating, which is story, artwork, characters, dialogue. And it's out of 5. So the story was very good, artwork very good, characters very good, and the dialogue very good. But, you know, very, very good like that, if you get what I mean. So that was our Excelsior. Oh, gosh, bad lighting. Yeah, that was our Excelsior Awards one. Clear Blue Tomorrows. 5 out of 5. And for our next one, because I told you this was going to be a double length, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Attack of the Mousers. Now, I think this comes about somewhere halfway in the series, because I haven't read all of it. It's okay. The artwork is really quite nice. If I find you a good, it's really quite good artwork. You know, very cartoony, very Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style, if you know what I mean. You got. See if I can find you a good picture of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, there's the Mousers, the main bad guys. Well, there's got to be a good picture. Anyway, no, yeah, no, there we go. Yeah! But it's a very interesting story by, I'm not entirely sure, because obviously it's not a book, like Clear Blue Tomorrows. I can't just pick out all the names from the back. I think, yes, here we go. The writer is Peter David, labelled on the front. The penciler is Lee Sean, or Lee San, I think it's Lee Sean Thomas. And then, I don't know, inkers and colorists. I'll put them in anyway, you know, give them the credit. The inkers were Eric Sander and Rob Armstrong. The colorists were technical difficulties, Rob Ruffalo, Sean Curtis, Susan Liu, Stuart Ng, never mind, Yvonne Poon, Ramal Sunga and Alan Wang, and the letterer and designer was Matt Moylan. So, yeah, it's about the Mousers. I thought the artwork is good. I thought if we do Excelsior Awards ratings, story, ouch, poor to average, artwork, very good, characters, good, because, you know, everyone knows the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the dialogue, poor to average. I guess it's just because I haven't read the series. I don't know. If you've read the series, tell me what you thought on it, you know, in the comment section down below. Or to the side if you're watching on YouTube on a tablet. So it's down the side below. So, yeah, here's the blurb. A whole different shell game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle puns. Oh, I love them. So, yeah, I think it was a great book, but yeah, a whole different shell game. Sorry, back to the blurb. I'm thinking. Okay. Jammed with brand new action-packed stories starring all your favourite characters from the smash hit animated series, the old one, and best-selling toy range, the old one again, ready for some red-hot martial arts action. After coming into contact with some strange alien ooze, 4 pet turtles are left forever chained. Raised in the sewers of New York City and relentlessly trained in martial arts, they become the most awesome turtles in town. Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In Attack of the Mousers, the heroic turtles face the new and improved Mousers, which are supposed to be assisting the city, but turn out to be a whole heap of trouble. A bit like I thought this book was. It's Michelangelo. This book was really great. You should buy it. It was really good. No, Michelangelo, it wasn't. Honestly. It was! But it wasn't. I'm sorry, Michelangelo. I'm sorry. No! Please! It was a great story! You need to buy it! Buy it or I'll hit you with my nunchucks! Hey, no threats. No threats on the channel. Naughty Michelangelo. So, yeah, that was Michelangelo trying to persuade us to buy the book. Well, entirely, it's up to you. I don't think I've said it enough, stressed this enough. This is just a guide, so if you are thinking about buying the book. Printed in Italy. Ooh. So, yeah, that was the double episode, right, featuring Clear Blue Tomorrows, and Teenage Mutant Attack of the Mousers. I tried something out new this time, so it might have been a bit cringy. Probably was. I felt cringy there. Sorry, Michelangelo. I think it cringed everything up. But thanks for watching, and a massive goodbye. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye.